Hello everyone, I am Srisha. I am from CSC AML department. Today's my topic is freezing. So let us move to the topic. So first let us discuss about the introduction. So introduction to freezing. Freezing is the process of turning a liquid into a solid by lowering its temperature. It is a common method used in food preservation and scientific applications. Understanding freezing helps in maintaining quality and safety in various industries. So, the science of freezing. So, what is the science behind the freezing? We'll discuss now. Freezing occurs when the temperature drops below a substance freezing point. During freezing, molecules slow down and arrange into a solid structure. The phase change from liquid to solid involves releasing the latent heat. So, this is the science behind the freezing. And here is the process. It is like an experiment, aim, introduction, materials and equipments, procedure, and cooling curve table. This is one experiment here mentioned below. So now let us discuss the basics of freezing point. Freezing point basics. The freezing point is a temperature at which a liquid turns into a solid. Pure water freezes at 0 degrees Celsius. Uh, Converted into foreign heats, it is 32 foreign heats under standard atmospheric pressure. Impurities in a liquid can lower or raise its freezing point, a phenomenon known as freezing point depression or elevation. Methods of freezing. Mechanical freezers are most common in commercial and household settings. Cryogenic methods involve using liquids like liquid nitrogen or carbon dioxide. So here is the common drying methods mentioned. They are freeze drying method, heat pump drying method, thermal drying method, vacuum drying method, and the last one is comparison. Each method has specific advantages. So now let us discuss the topic about food preservation. How freezing is used in our food preservation. Freezing slows down microbial growths, extending food shelf life. Proper packaging prevents freezer, burn, and moisture loss. Maintaining consistent freezing temperatures is crucial for preserving food quality. Freezer burn and how to avoid it. Freezer burn occurs when moisture sublimates from the surface of frozen foods. It causes dehydration and textual changes in affected foods. Using airtight packages and minimal air expose can prevent freezer burn. Effects of freezing on food quality. So there are some disadvantages and effects regarding freezing of food quality. Freezing can cause cell rupture in fruits and vegetables, affecting texture. Nutritional content is generally preserved but may degrade over long storage periods. Thawing methods influence the final quality of frozen foods. So now let us discuss about thawing techniques. What is thawing techniques? The slow thawing in the refrigerator preserves texture and minimized microbial growths. Thawing in cold water is faster but requires proper sealing of food. Microwave thawing is quick but can lead to uneven heating and partial cooking. Freezing in scientific research. Freezing preserves biological samples for long-term storage. Cryopreservation enables the preservation of cells, tissues, and even entire organisms. Proper freezing protocols are essential to prevent ice crystal damages itself. Freezing and climate. Freezing plays a significant role in Earth's climate system. It influences sea levels, weather patterns, and ecosystems. Melting glaciers and ice caps are indicators of climate change aspects. Freezing in industry and manufacturing. Here we have some report regarding this industry and manufacturing from International Journal of Paramedical and Medicinal Research. Freezing is used in pharmaceutical manufacturing to stabilize products. Cold chain logistics ensure temperature controlled transport of perishable goods. Freezing techniques are integral to chemical and material processing industries. So here we can see a review article on techniques used in pharmaceutical manufacturing, and it is done by Nitesh Kumar from Ujjwal Nailan. So what are the advantages of freezing? Freezing extends the shelf life of perishable items significantly. It allows for off-season consumption of seasonal products. Freezing is energy efficient compared to other preservation methods. So, limitations and challenges of freezing. So, there are some challenges regarding this freezing. They are repeated freezing and time can degrade food quality. So, it reduces food quality, and also ice crystal formation can damage delicate structures in biological samples, and maintaining consistent freezing temperatures can be technically challenging. Innovations in freezing technology. Advanced include blast freezing, cryogenic freezing, and pressure agitated freezing. Smart freezers with temperature monitoring improve food safety. Research aim to develop more energy efficient and faster freezing methods. Environmental impact of freezing. Energy consumption in freezing processes contributes to greenhouse gas emissions. Proper disposal of frozen food waste reduces environmental footprint. Developing sustainable refrigeration technologies is crucial for environmental health. So, let us get an awareness on freezing and food safety regulations. So, that is, food safety standards specify proper freezing temperatures and storage durations. Regular monitoring ensures compliance with health regulations. Proper labeling informs consumers about freezing and tying instructions. Future trends in freezing technology. There may be some updated and advanced technology in freezing. So in our future trends, that is integration of automation and AI enhances freezing processes control, and development of biodegradable and eco-friendly packing materials aid sustainability. Innovations aim to improve speed, energy, efficiency, and product quality. So let us have some quick summary and key takeaways. Freezing is a vital process in food preservation, industry, and science. Proper techniques and technologies maximize benefits while minimizing drawbacks. Ongoing research continue to improve freezing methods and reduce environmental impact. So this is the brief summary about the total overall freezing points. So now just let us recap what we have discussed in our entire slides. So first we moved on to the introduction, the science behind the freezing points, basics, methods, some methods in freezing, and freezer mainly a key role in food preservation, and freezer burns and how to avoid it, effects of freezing in food quality, and some what is thawing and thawing techniques, freezing in scientific research, freezing and climate in industry, freezing about some industry and manufacturing, and advantages, limitations, disadvantages, innovations, environmental impact, freezing and food safety regulations and awareness on it, and some future trends regarding freezing, and the brief summary. Thank you for attention of the topic. Thank you.